Let's get picking.
You kind of look like a unicorn. It's put my discount.
Hey, Keenan, Sheldon and I picked up a couple firearms. Can you call your dad and see if he can pick them up?
Do you need the directions?
No, I got the address.
Keenan, did you write their directions down anywhere? I've always thought of myself as being an excellent driver.
I'm Scott Cousins,
I'm Sheldon Smithens.
and we're pickers.
See that fork in the road? Take it. We travel all over Canada.
Looking for hidden gems in basements, attics, and barns. For me, it's all about the thrill of the hunt. Oh man, we might have hit the mother lode here. I like to move fast. I can always find something we can make a profit on.
I thought I'd seen it all, Scott. I'm looking for that one-of-a-kind item that has its own story to tell. Just like the people we meet, every story is different. It's not junk to us. I'm driving.
Now, Sheldon, I don't get it. We've had this discussion before. You get to drive in Alberta. I get to drive everywhere else.
I grabbed the keys. I thought it best I drive today.
Nice signal there, bud. Did you just telepathically tell the people behind you were changing lanes there?
I've always thought of myself as being an excellent driver.
Yeah, I think you're probably close to getting that graduated license now.
I love Saskatoon. Paris of the prairies.
Well, I remember hockey, Saskatoon Blades, right?
Oh yeah, it's a hockey factory here. We're heading to go see Francis. It's got toys, tins, some native beaded things, maybe some firearms.
Oh, that'd be nice to get a couple old Western six guns.
Right. There we go, right there in the corner, that big white
Oh.
house. Look at the size of that.
That is an old historic house. This could be good.
Let's go meet Francis.
Francis.
Hi.
Scott.
I'm Sheldon.
Hi, Sheldon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice teeth.
You're talking about my diamonds, are you?
Yes.
I had a diamond ring hanging around the house, so I took it to my dentist and I said, "Excuse me, but do you think you could put those in these teeth here?" "Damn right," he says. I said, "Well, then do it." You know? I'm a collector.
How long you been doing it?
Since I was that high. I got some stuff out in the garage there you might want to look at.
Well, I'm gonna see if we can worm our way into your collection, but let's go to the garage first. I've seen people with a twinkle in their eye, but not one with a twinkle in their teeth. So you've been in here how long?
17 years.
Is it loaded?
Loaded and ready to go. If you guys go ahead, I'll open the big garage door from inside.
Okay.
You never know what's going to be in a guy's garage.
I'm hoping we'll find that diamond in the rough. There's a spinning wheel.
Yeah, walking wheel.
Whoa, stuff.
Yeah, lots of it.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, a lot of it's packed away in boxes. I don't know if you want to rummage through it or...
Absolutely, I want to. Sheldon, I didn't know that they had a model of me when they made this.
Yeah, that was in your younger years, though, Scott.
Last week.
Yeah. That was when you were with the circus.
The Conklin Circus.
Yeah, look at that.
He has a Conklin banner there. It's a goofy thing, but I remember Conklin shows.
Why would you have a banner of the circus promoters? Like, why did they have their own banner?
Because they had big egos? How's that? So what would a banner like that cost?
$30? Well, what do you offer?
I'd rather be in it to 10, so I'll go 15.
Okay.
Done. For 15 bucks, how do you lose? Somebody that's collecting circus stuff, they'll buy that.
These are nice.
That's to keep your hands warm.
Yeah, that would work.
First saleable thing I see is a pair of beaver mitts. What do you want for them?
125.
Are you a little flexible in your prices, Francis?
Yeah. What are you offering?
Let's say 75.
Make it 100.
Make it 90.
Okay.
All right. Yes, the beaver has entered the water. Hey, Francis, what kind of critter is that?
Bear skull.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at that, Scott. Little bear skull.
Sort of cool, actually, isn't it?
Good teeth. It actually had the articulating jaw. I kind of like that. What do you want for it?
75 bucks.
Now, how do you come up with a
I want 50, so I figured I better ask 75.
Well, I want 40, but I better say 30.
Well, let's settle at 40 then.
40 it is.
Okay.
Bears and beavers, we really get into the wildlife stuff here.
How much do you charge for your hats? And you got some imaginary pith helmet here.
That's a good
What do you think?
You kind of look like a unicorn.
Just a
Tilt
second.
it forward a little bit.
Let me put my...
I'm not going to let you drive wearing that.
He looks like a Viking.
Let me get Burt Reynolds out of here.
Grab him by the mustache. That shave job was horrible this morning.
Burt and his Smokey and the Bandit days. Okay, let's see if this is even a real hat. The logo's missing out of it. How much?
75.
Put Bert back.
I'm putting Burt back. You've offended me. And that's almost impossible to do, okay?
Well, did you want to go in the house?
I'd love to go in the house.
With that hat on?
I want to see Francis' own personal collection. Find out what's for sale. Be careful, Scott will be under your bed before you know it.
Keep him occupied.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go, fellas.
Francis has got a good eye, and I'm hoping he's kept the best stuff in the house.
Hey, I like your bison.
That was one of the buffalo I hunted.
Oh, really? I take it you're not parting with him.
I don't think so.
Holy smokes.
I love this room. It's got Western stuff everywhere.
The stove is great.
That's an 1898 parlor heater.
Beautiful. Check these out.
Got a couple old firearms here. This one looks almost like it was a dug-up.
That's an 1860 Remington, 44 caliber cap and ball.
And what about this one?
That's the first cartridge revolver that Remington made,
Is that right?
and it's patterned exactly off the cap and ball.
Yeah. And date-wise, what'd you date them to?
1860, 1870.
Huh?
We don't normally buy pistols. There's just too much hassle with them. But these ones we can tell are old ones.
This was a favored revolver in the Civil War.
Remington was a northern gun,
Yeah.
as opposed to a southern gun.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would just have 3 or 4 cylinders
Load it
filled,
up.
and then it's a lot quicker to pop the cylinder out.
Because loading these things in the middle of a fight would be dangerous.
So
These fall into the category of being relics, basically.
Yes, because they're made pre-1898 and ammunition not readily available, do not need to be registered.
These pistols are something that, at the right price, Scott and I can make some money on.
So what would an old cap and ball, essentially dug up revolver sell for?
Well, one like that in good condition would be 4,000 or 5,000. In this condition, I would want 1,200.
Well, that's really interesting. I really like it. I think you and I are gonna have to talk about that one.
Yeah.
That's a little bit too much money for us to think about right now until we've seen everything else that he's got. We don't want to make a rash decision right off the bat.
What you got in there? Can we take a look?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, what a great room.
Oh, there's some stuff in here.
You never get rid of anything,
No.
don't you? Look at this, what I found, Scott. Look at this coat.
We've been shopping around.
Wow. Scott, my birthday's coming up pretty quick here.
Yeah, call your mom.
Nice Cree beadwork.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm always looking for a beaded jacket that fits, because invariably they're too small for one reason or another. This one works. What would you want for a coat like that, or would you even part with it?
But I'd want about 600.
That's a pretty nice coat.
You see, I don't think you could buy that brand new for $600.
Well, if you paid someone to do the beadwork on there, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Could you do a little better? Could you do, say, $550?
575.
You should have started at 4.
$575 it is.
Okay, I'm working my way over to these tins over here, Shell.
It's almost like a magnet. You're drawn to tins, aren't you, Scott?
I am drawn to tins. That's a bit of a beater, but
That's a rare one, but
it's a rare beater. It's Canadian tin. I collect peanut butter tins.
Yeah?
But only Canadian ones. I don't collect American
yeah.
ones, yeah.
What's this little repeater right here?
well, that one, eh?
Mixed in amongst Francis's hunting rifles was one oddball that had all sorts of studs on it. It was a Winchester 30-30 carbine.
That rifle, it was owned by Chief Gabriel Cody, who signed Treaty Number 4 in 1874. That was handed down from father till son until it got to, I had a girlfriend and her dad had it.
Now, do you have any provenance for that other than the verbal provenance?
Yeah.
You do. So you got paperwork.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of a letter that gives us some sort of provenance, including a lady that we can contact to give us some further information about it. I think that's a really interesting piece. So what would you want for this one?
1,500.
This is a rifle that a man personalized for his own use. It's his rifle that he hunted with, and that's the real deal. So what would your bottom line dollar on that? Knocking out, dragging out bottom line.
I thought that's what I gave you.
No, then I'm going to beat you up some more.
Oh, well, I've already got a guy that wants to buy it off me, and I haven't sold it to him yet.
At what price?
He's offered 1,000, and I said no.
Okay, so what if we were to package that with the old cap and ball gun?
The Remington.
Yeah.
That's 26. I could drop it a little bit. 2,500 for the two.
Oh, gosh.
Did you guys want to take a better look at the
Yeah, please.
carbine?
Yeah. Winchester,
1894.
1894. And what about this MM here?
MM was Chief Gabriel Cody's Indian named Mime.
Oh. Got a little room to move on those two?
You mean down from 26, yeah?
No, you've already moved from 26.
You got any room to move above 22?
How about 23?
Yeah, how about 23? I like it.
I like 25.
You gotta move.
How about 2,400?
We're taking a wee bit of a flyer here.
I'm thinking at that point, he needs his 24. How can we win a little bit on this deal? I'll give you your 2,400, sort of.
Sort of. Well, I'll sort of take it then.
Sort of.
Scott gets that little twinkle in his eye, so
I know, that scares me. I
I'm
don't know about
warning you.
I'm thinking we'll give you the 2,400, but you throw in
Oh, jeez.
the beaver butter.
Okay.
All right.
Done.
Tough negotiator.
We did it, didn't we?
And I think I can walk.
I still got my shirt on. It was like a cockfight, wasn't it? It seemed like two top wrestlers wrestling for the pin.
I never give up, you know that,
No,
right?
you don't, do you?
All right, well, we've done some damage. I think we should go get some packing.
And we'll go from there.
That was a lot of fun, Francis.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I think we bought a bunch of neat little things that we'll make money on and two really good things.
Beaver, doesn't get any warmer than that.
Yeah, and they got these pimpy things on them.
We settled at 90. We should be able to make 30 or 40 bucks.
The bear skull will fit in really well in somebody's cabin. We can't help but double or triple our money on that.
Thanks a lot, Francis. That was a lot of fun.
We'll have our guy come and pick up the gun so we don't have to drive around with them. Next time you're in Calgary, look us up.
Go find some more treasures.
I'll do that too.
Thanks.
See you guys. I had a lot of fun today. I think I won a few. I think I lost a few. I think if we roll it all into one and added up the figures, well, I think we both won.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, Francis had a great collection, really.
I think we should have somebody take a look at that rifle.
That Winchester is worth appraising.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry.
So sorry.
Told you you couldn't drive.
Didn't have an accident, did I?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Sheldon and I picked up a couple of firearms in Saskatchewan.
Okay.
We don't want to be driving around with them. So can you call your dad and see if he can pick them up on his way back from Winnipeg?
Okay.
Ready to go?
All right. 1435 Smart Street in Saskatoon.
And you got all that stuff sort of cataloged and ready to go?
I'm unpacking stuff right now.
You're not polishing anything, are you?
No, just unpacking.
Okay, Keenan.
Thanks,
Okay.
bye.
Why don't I believe him? Hello.
Sheldon Scott phoned. I got some stuff for you to pick up when you're heading back through Saskatchewan.
Where's that?
14 Smart Street in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. What town?
Just outside Saskatoon.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Martinsville, that's where we're going. Going to see Bert and John, hot rod guys.
You know what the good thing about hot rod guys is? they're fun.
Yeah.
And secondly, they usually surround themselves with other things that are pop culture related.
Coke and Pepsi.
Oil and gas or something like that.
Yep.
Let's see if we can spot this place. Usually there'll be a sign or a signal that says, this place has got something interesting in it. You drive, I'll look.
Can't I look and drive?
No, you can't. You've proven that numerous times. But there's nothing except highway up that way. Let's come up this road. Pacific 66 sign, there we are, right there. Gulf one behind it.
The telephone booth's great.
This could be fun.
Yeah, look at that neon.
The neon graveyard.
Furs?
Yeah. Look at the old car.
Yeah, look at them dancing, those
And
dogs.
wagging their tails at the same time. This is definitely the place. Hi, guys. Whoa, this is great.
A little bit of neon here. Hey, how's it going?
Hello. How are you guys?
Hey, Scott, how are you?
Hi, I'm Bert.
Hi, Bert. I'm Sheldon.
Scott?
Hi, Scott. How are you?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
That's my creeper.
Well, a creeper is something that you need to slide on easily to get out from under a car.
I can't believe he's showing that much disrespect to John Deere.
That's actually here for repair.
Oh, you mean somebody else owns it?
Yeah.
They don't even know you're using it as a creeper.
They'll never know the difference by the time it's fixed.
So that's what you do? You fix porcelain signs?
Well, we do a little of everything.
Yeah?
A little bit of car work, a little bit of gas pump work. And we like to build old style hot rods, how
Yeah.
they were built in the 50s and stuff. John and I both collect stuff together. You can gather it up from swap meets, and we go to auctions and stuff like that.
Well, that's what we do. We play. And that's what you need. Stuff to play with.
Well, there's some cool stuff back there.
Have a look around. See what you like.
Or something, because once we own some stuff for a while, we can move on and go look for something else.
What you got in here?
A Coke bottle.
Can we
I gotta
see
see that. Oh, one of those Coke bottles.
just
A
one of those.
blow up. Flipped open the box, plugged it in,
Oh, there it goes.
Whoa.
and all of a sudden we've got a giant Coke bottle unfolding itself.
It does it all by itself.
Yeah. Just a really good piece, and I can see that Scott's starting to vibrate.
It's got to be 70s because that's not a 60s logo. Probably it was at a fair advertising Coca-Cola.
Oh, that's fun.
That's great.
So what happens if you just let her keep going? Does the top pop off?
Well, that's pretty well it.
Just don't shake it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what something like that would be worth. What do you think it's worth?
You know, I traded a jukebox for it.
Did you really?
Really?
Yeah. I don't know, $450 would take that.
It's pretty tough though because it's been put up a few times. $450.
I paid $1,200 for the jukebox.
Did you?
I like this better
Yeah.
than the
Gosh, that's
jukebox.
tempting at $450.
Yeah. No, it's just kind of a unique thing, and it's an original thing. It's in its original box and everything.
I'm done. $450.
Really?
all right.
Yeah.
No arguing?
Okay, we're in.
No argument on that. I'm not going to add insult to injury if you paid $1,200 for a jukebox, you traded for it.
Well, that's kind of how it really was.
Bert's a polite guy, seems to listen attentively. John is a little bit outspoken. I like this combination of guys.
I'm Bert, he's John.
Never thought about that, but yeah. So is the BA lamp a representation of your work? Because I love it.
It's just part of what we do.
Right behind the Coke bottle is a BA lantern. Would have sat outside a service station, right over the pumps. How many hours would you have put in that?
Wouldn't guess, because you just tinker at things like that.
But it looks like it's all been rewired.
Yeah, it is, yes.
What would you need for a piece like that?
They usually go around $500.
I don't think you could repaint it for $500.
I'd rather it be a Red Indian than BA, but
These
BA
guys.
is sort of a...
Well, you guys can talk about that, and I'll change.
You're going to change it from a BA to a Red Indian?
Or would you rather Texaco?
Well, we got a Red Indian gas pump.
Oh, we do too, yeah.
Yeah.
And some hours into that one.
Yeah.
Oh, North Star too.
Whatever you want.
Your point, though, is taken. You could turn that into a Texaco
Texaco.
that quick, and it would be right with the green shade.
Yeah.
You know what,
Holes are
fellas?
always the same.
500. I'm sticking my neck out, not too far. Let's go for it.
Okay.
And you'll throw in a couple decals?
Sure.
You bet.
Good, thanks. It's not the sort of thing I've had before, but 500 seemed a really fair price.
Well, I see more good stuff this way.
everywhere I'm
Let's
looking,
head.
There's great stuff. Let me ask you about these props over here.
Oh, yeah.
Every guy that's got a man cave wants a propeller in there. Every bar wants a propeller in it.
So what would you want for those two top ones?
Truthfully, you know, you just find them. You don't pay for them.
We pay for them.
Yeah.
If you want to pay something for them, about $50 each.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Done.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You could sell as many propellers as you can buy.
We actually know where some better ones are. We're gonna go buy right away.
It's just $100 towards a better propeller. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's right.
I'm gonna wander along here and see what I can see.
What about these letters?
Oh, yeah.
What do they spell out?
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
You be a fan of white.
Can I buy a vowel?
Yeah, you can buy a
Hey,
belt.
here's your favorite band, Sheldon. It's just missing one letter. Another B.
B.
Yeah, we can go bat.
What would you want for the box of letters?
$1 a letter.
I'd say done.
I'm okay with that too.
Okay?
Yeah, it was a good deal. I mean, we didn't have any money in them though, so.
Hey, I noticed some neon carcasses outside.
You know, if there was a double out there, I might let one go.
Let's take a look.
Lead the way. We head out to the back. You do
Well, there's
have
some-
some neon.
Yeah, there's some stuff in here.
We're pretty excited because we've met a guy that can fix neon signs for us now. It's an old graveyard. Sheldon, he's got another one of those over here. He's got 2 fur signs.
Folks finer furs. What would you want for a big neon like that?
You know, they're gonna be restored for the history of Saskatoon, and it's something we want to hang on to and kind of preserve.
Geez, as much as I'd love
You
to
know,
have
it's
those.
just, yeah, you know,
It's
a lot
hard
of
to
people,
argue with
a
that,
lot
right?
of people have wanted them.
What about the porcelain sign, Rexall Drugs?
Yeah, that's a double.
Well, let's see what it says.
It says Scott's Rexall Drugs.
Oh, then I have to own it. Okay, so that would be Stewart. So that goes over here? Or Davis.
Davis.
Sure, it's 2 different ones.
So it's 2 different signs. Davis Rexall Drugs, and then this is Stewart's Rexall Drugs.
Yeah, they're 2 different ones.
So what would you want for signs like this?
Well, I
They
don't
got
know.
no Saskatchewan connection, really, do they?
No.
Yeah,
No.
so these are just signs.
Well, they are porcelain, though. You gotta have some kind of value to them, I suppose.
Well, they got some value just because they're visual and they're, again, it's the
That's
old
kinda it.
decorating a bar thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Nice
You
and
know.
bright.
Why don't you give us an offer and see if it feels good?
I'd say the retail on them is probably $100 a square. So we got, what, 1,200 retail on them? What do you think, $600? $600, we pay you 50% of what we think we can sell them for.
That's a fair deal.
Good enough.
I think we'll do well on those.
You bet.
I think that what Sheldon's really happy about is that we bought 2 Rexall signs in Edmonton Oilers colors.
We've done some damage here today.
Yeah.
I think we'll go get some stuff, pack up.
Hey, wait a minute. Before you guys go, I got some stuff in the other shed there. Got some cars in there that we should show you.
Okay, let's go.
Maybe take one for a drive.
Don't let him drive.
Well, I saw his driving, actually. There you are.
Whoa. Holy cow. That's funny with the snake on the front. Oh, it's got a snake gear shift. Look at that.
Yeah.
I love that little American graffiti convertible. So what era would this be?
1929.
And it's a Ford?
Many parts of a Ford.
See, that one looks older to me.
Yeah, that's a 1912. Model T Speedster, that one.
It's fixed up beautifully. Would have been a really hot rod for the day.
You guys like to go for a spin?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
We got a little course set up for you.
What
Of
about that one?
course. Do you have good insurance?
No insurance. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get out so you can get this thing started.
Yeah, I can do that.
I don't know about this, Sheldon. I see nothing but,
Oh, yeah, embarrassment is what it is.
yeah,
and,
nothing but embarrassment on this thing. I'm not a big fan of cars from that era, but I'd like that little black car.
And I get the 1912 Ford Speedster.
Okay, here's the deal. It's for a beer.
All right.
Okay, shake.
All right.
I'm betting on you. I win either way.
All right, let's
go.
Let's give it a go.
I'm always a little nervous driving other people's cars.
I think Scott's a little nervous because all of a sudden we're competing.
There's a 20-second penalty if you run into any of the pylon.
Fair
All right.
Are you ready?
Go!
Go! Yeah!
All right. Come on.
I'm not sure if he's gonna make it back.
Oh, no, he'll make it back.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
in trouble. He's in trouble.
Careful. There he goes. All right.
What was the time?
35 seconds flat. He didn't hit any pylons and he didn't miss any
It
pylons.
seemed longer.
I know.
I thought I did a pretty smooth job. Now it's all up to Scott.
Okay, you gotta remember, 35 seconds.
Okay, watch this. Oh. Took off in a hell of a hurry.
Now, spinner. Spin the tires, spinner. Come on.
Didn't go wide enough. You went too wide.
Oh, you got her.
Oh, no.
I had to run it too tight. I stalled it.
I'll buy you a beer. Well, Scott's a good starter. Couldn't finish.
Oh, well, that was great. Thank you
thanks a
very
lot,
much.
man.
You guys dropped in.
Thanks, John.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Bert and John were great hosts. They sold us some things that we'll do well on. Today was a good day picking. We could have some fun with these letters. No idea what we could spell, but it could be our own little game there. Top one looks like it's weathered a fair bit.
Yeah.
With a little bit of TLC.
Coat of oil on them.
Oh, then they're each 300.
So how do we put this back in?
Oh, it'll just deflate.
Like that?
Yeah.
We could get $1,000 for that to one of the few guys that just has to have it to fill out their coat collection.
Okay.
Guys, that was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, thanks for letting us destroy your
Oh,
cars.
that's no problem. That's what
Anytime.
they're for.
And next time you're coming through Calgary, look us up.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks a lot, guys.
You bet.
I thought that Scott and Sheldon were quite fair and kind of similar to how we would have dealt anyway. So
I would do it again. I'd invite them back in a minute. Okay.
Watch the car, watch the car.
Hey, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, what a couple great guys. Really know the game, having fun at it. Got some good things, too. Never ridden a hot rod before.
You look good in a hot rod.
You know, I felt pretty good. I didn't perform so good, but I loved the car. It was the right size for a guy that's ass is built so low to the ground.
What did you think of that styling helmet that I had on?
I think that was what got me. You know, you got aerodynamics. That's what got me.
That could have been my edge.
Oh, man.
Hello?
Keenan, you sure you got the right address here for me? Because I'm in the middle of Timbuktu here.
Yeah, just whatever I told you that day. I spoke with them just right before.
This is not jiving at all. There's no damn way that this can be the right place. Did you write their directions down anywhere?
No, I didn't write it down. I talked to him seconds before.
You know what? I'll figure it out myself.
Okay.
All right, man.
We're going back to see Rod. Saw him last year.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott. How you doing?
Good. I've seen you before many
Yes,
times.
I recognize you too.
I've known Rod for decades. He's always buying, always selling.
Thanks, Rod.
Hey.
We cleaned Rod out pretty good last time.
Yeah, we did well on the stuff we bought from him, too. I think it's this one here.
Let's go see Rod. Hey, Rod.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
Good to
how
see
are
you
ya?
guys.
Hey, Sheldon. How you doing?
Rod? Yeah, nice to see
been
you
a while.
guys.
Yeah.
Now we're just driving through. We thought we'd see if you got any new stock for
I
us.
got some new stock.
Yeah?
Where are you finding stuff?
All over, sometimes it finds me. You know how that goes.
Well, show us what's found you.
Sounds good. Come on in.
Yeah.
I've been buying items for about 15 years. I do some trade shows. I go to people's houses and buy estates.
Oh, yeah, it looks much the same as it did last time.
Well, deep it's the same, but out front it's new. It's fresh.
I was going to say it's a little cleaner, too.
A little bit tidier. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. Once you find that little treasure, then you spend the rest of the time researching it just to find out if you want to keep it for your collection or move it on to some new home.
I've been collecting right alongside with Rod for about 15 years, too. We do things together.
Hey, Scott,
Oops.
maybe if you put that on, called yourself a chauffeur, maybe your driving ability would be a little better.
Yeah. All I know is I've chauffeured you halfway across this country.
I'm still here.
Let me just see if I can. The weight's not right. There we are.
Rod's never been much for organization, although in his own strange way, he knows where everything is. But stuff always appears as though it's tossed in at the last moment.
That's because it is.
That's a little cutie I didn't see before.
It is.
It's a small captain's chair. Take a look at that, Scott. The back of it is bent wood, all one piece. By using steam and pressure, you actually bend it into shape. What would you want for that?
Might not like the price, probably $150.
Ouch.
I got
You're
7
right.
grandchildren, but sort of been eyeing it up.
You'll find him another one, maybe not quite as nice as that, though. What would you think about 100, Rod?
You know, we could probably meet in the middle there, Sheldon.
110?
Yeah, $1.25.
All right, I'm stepping up, but sometimes you got to do that for the first item.
Sounds
First of hopefully many items.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you can barely see in here again. We go into the garage, and I can see it's not floor to ceiling like it used to be, but it's still pretty much impossible to get to the bottom of most of those piles.
Geez, Rod, you knew we were coming.
You bet.
Oops, too late.
Oh wait, what's that? Oh, it's a Canadian one. Rod's got a nice little tobacco cutter, nice Quebec piece.
That came out of a private collection. I've had it for a few years now, Scott.
It's been repainted, I think.
They touched a lot of their stuff up.
But it's Canadian, which is nice. Most of the ones
Yeah.
you see are US.
Yeah.
You find one Canadian one for every 100 American ones. What's your best on that?
Let's go 175. Pretty good piece.
I want that, but I gotta buy it at a price that we can sell it. See, I like buying them at 100 is what I like buying them, but
Yeah.
you probably paid 100 for this. One of the little tricks of the trade, and I'm sure Rod's used it himself, is you get a guy down to his lowest number. Can I carve you?
You could try.
100 and a quarter?
You know, I think I'm going to stay at $1.75.
And when he won't go anymore, you leave it aside, and then you take about 5 lowest numbers, package them together, and get a lower number. Let's just put that down for a minute.
Sure.
Oh,
Whoa! That's something you want to own, isn't it?
good burglar alarm.
Yeah, what do you want for it?
Are you feeling $25, Sheldon?
I'm feeling 15.
Sounds good to me.
Sold.
Okay.
I'll shake your hand for him.
I happen to know an electrician that can turn that into some sort of alarm in our premises. If he had 10 of them, I would have taken them.
I've had this thing boxed before. This is a toy that should be an easy sell.
You'd think so.
But 2 things are wrong with it. 1,
Well,
it's American. And 2, nobody even knows who Lindbergh was anymore. What did you have on that? I can't remember.
Probably $250. We could split it.
You see, that is a really fair price, but I'm not convinced I can sell it. Sheldon, let's go to the back.
All right.
Stop before you hurt yourself.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's check it out.
All right.
I'm itching to get in the back room because that's where Rod had all the good stuff last year.
Our property is actually quite long. We were fortunate enough to have a bigger building in the back, which had a pool, but we've now been using it for storage.
Incredible.
You got a ton more stuff in here than you did last time.
It's a little condensed.
Oh, you've added a few things, haven't
Yeah,
you?
well, this is just sort of my little car collection side here.
I found something.
Oh,
Oh, it's a survivor. It's a pretty early sign.
That's an English sign, isn't
Nice. Well, Dunlop was an English tire, and then
Yeah.
when you see the Y in there, it
Yeah.
pretty much tells you. A little less desirable than North American, but it's still a bicycle tire sign. What would the dealer price be on that one?
You know, I'd have to have $350 out of that.
You know what? Maybe we should try and do a little bit of a package deal.
it? I'm sure we'll take advantage of Rod that way.
I hope so.
Yeah. Fat chance. All right, well, I'm going in.
Sure.
yes.
Now That's the late 50s. Injection molded plastic, figural.
That's
but
pretty nice.
Very fragile.
It's a higher store display. That would have hung from a string in a store, lasted about 3 months, and then toast. You put it in a shadow box, right?
I had to protect it and help display it.
What would your wholesale price be on that baby?
In the shadow box, $200.
200, eh? Hey, Sheldon, any interest in a candle stand table?
I've no idea, Scott.
Now, what would you want for this guy?
How's 150 sound?
100 sounds better, Rod.
But Sheldon,
Yes?
it's got a crack in it.
Oh, well, 75 sounds better, Rod.
It's split pretty straight, but it's a nice little table.
Yeah, it is.
It's got some age.
What's your bottom line?
150 with the Smurf blanket.
Oh.
And if we left you the blanket?
75 without the Smurf blanket.
You get the Smurf blanket.
Either way, we get the Smurf blanket.
I think I paid too much for it, but that would get me out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the table if it wasn't for that.
All right, so we'll leave that for now.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go rooting around a bit more, Scott.
Seems to all be there.
Yeah, no, it looks like it's there. Rod's got a Dissler train from US Zone, Germany. That dates it precisely to the late 40s, early 50s. It's a nice condition train. What would you need out of that?
3 on that.
Okay, I'm still thinking about packaging.
Sure, sounds good.
Oh my.
All right.
Trains are the hardest thing in the world to sell, but when they're boxed in mint like that, they're pretty easy to sell. Oh boy.
What about that little candy store cash register here? Rod's got a small cash register. Is it working? Not bad.
Little lubrication there,
Yeah.
Sheldon.
Just what we like, the small candy store size.
What are you thinking on that, Rod? Just so I can have an idea in my package price.
I was thinking 4.
Okay.
He's thinking 3, I think, Scott.
Is he thinking 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we packaged the candy store cash register at 3,
The Dunlop.
at $3.50. This is the pre-packaged price.
Yes. I'm going to get ground a little bit more after that.
Absolutely, or not.
Yeah, or not.
Or not.
Yeah. Okay.
The train at $2.50.
I'm going to mark this down. Would you
No,
mind?
I can do it in my brain. $7.50.
I don't want to mess you up
No, don't mess him up.
because you're going way too slow and you're losing me.
You're killing me. Yeah, exactly. You keep interrupting me. Can I calculate? 11 with the hires, $12.50 with the cutter, and 2 on the Spirit of St. Louis.
Okay.
$14.50 is
Pre-packaged pricing.
pre-packaged pricing.
Pre-packaged.
But that's pre-packaged price.
Pre-packaged
But you cut
pricing.
me down $100 on the cash register.
That's
out-
just the
right out of the
start of the
gate.
pain, Rod.
I gave you my good guy prices.
Oh, gosh. Well, can we just take a break for a minute? I would normally hope to get the whole package for $1,000, but I know we're not going to do that with Rod.
Well, boys,
$1,200 on all that.
I'm thinking we're just going to settle at 13.
This hurts me. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh my.
We're so close. We're at 12, he's at 13. Somehow we got to get by this little impasse. Maybe I have a solution. Your little table with the crack in it,
Yes.
then we'll come up to your 13. Throw that in. What would that be?
We'd have to throw in a little more.
Wow.
13 1/4, and you take the candle stand.
Oh, hell, 13 1/4, I can't stand that.
I didn't shake on that. I didn't shake on that.
You get the Smurf blanket, too.
I was halfway out the door in my mind.
I think it went okay. I think between Scott and Sheldon, Lucille, and myself, all 4 of us came to a deal. You got to
right.
take the Smurf blanket, though.
No, you have to take this Smurf blanket.
He's going to sleep on that tonight.
You know what? It was sure fun dealing with you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, it was.
We'll get some more blankets, including
Hey.
the Smurf blanket, and then
Sounds good.
and we'll be back.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Wow, that made me nervous.
Tough negotiators.
I know.
Yes.
Great day. We've always got good stuff from Rod, and we got to meet Lucille as well. This is cute. I like this.
That's a great little chair.
We'll quick flip at $200 on that chair. Brace yourselves, people.
He drives like that, too.
No way.
Not a bad price on this little guy when we threw it into the deal. Good, different stuff for us. We'll have some happy clients when we bring that back to town. Well,
That's
it was
it.
a pleasure again.
Pleasure, Scott.
Oh, don't shake my hand. Thanks, you guys. That was a lot of fun.
Enjoy.
I'll get to stay warm on the prairies on the way home.
I think the day went great. Got to hang out with Scott and Sheldon and my wife.
Doesn't get better.
Well, that was fun.
It was a bit tougher than last time.
He's a tough cookie, that Rod.
I can hardly wait to get back to Calgary. It'll be really interesting to see what that Winchester is appraised at. That could be a real good one.
Hey,
Hey, how's the trip?
you know how my trip was?
I know.
From now on, you gotta write down stuff.
I will.
If you wanna start unloading, okay?
Look comfy, John.
Hey,
Hey,
Good to see you.
Good.
Everything unloaded?
Keenan,
Yeah.
are we done or what?
Yeah, I got the last box right here. I'm all done.
Here's the weapons right here.
no problems?
Not too much, you know.
Is there a story here?
No, it's all good.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm pretty tired.
Great.
See you guys. Take care.
Linda's literally handled thousands of guns over the years. We're gonna get a good, solid appraisal that we can really put some faith into. Hi, Linda.
Nice to see you. It's
Good to see you.
Nice to
And
meet
my
you,
friend
Scott.
Scott.
Nice to meet you, Scott.
Let's go take a look.
I've been in business over 40 years, traveling across Canada, handling firearms, going to gun shows, talking dealers, collectors.
Oh, you zoomed in on it.
So, what can you tell me?
Well, we just got it in Saskatchewan recently.
But we do have a letter of provenance
That's
on it.
important.
This Chief Gabriel Cote was a signatory to Treaty 4.
Typically, you don't see paperwork on native items whatsoever. To have the history, it can double, triple the value. So this was his hunting rifle, obviously, and there's an interesting chain here. That's actually very unusual, too.
I love that.
Yeah.
His native name was Mime,
Okay.
and that's what we assume the MM is there
Okay.
for, was Mime.
Obviously, I really wanted to identify that this was his rifle at first glance.
I'm really excited about it because everything native right now seems to be just going through the roof.
It is, and it's very, very hard to find. Those collectors hang on to it, they don't want to let go. Then when it comes out, and with the internet, it's a small world, all the collectors want it.
I'm dying to ask,
Okay.
what would you value it at?
It's difficult to value because I don't know if one's ever been to sale with the provenance, with the treaty signed. My first thoughts are in the $2,500 to $3,000 range.
Whoa!
Incredible.
Excellent.
That's-
Well, that makes me really happy.
Yeah.
They hit a winner as far as I'm concerned.
That's one of my favorite things we've ever bought.
Yeah, you seem quite excited. I don't blame you. I
Yeah.
do not blame you.
I'm delighted. We've got an important piece of Canadian history, and it doesn't get any better than that.
And I appreciate you calling me because it's a treat to see it. you know,
And if we
for
decide to
myself.
put it in auction, it'll be in your auction.
Well, it'd be very welcome. It would be a feature piece, I'm sure.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks, Linda.
Great day, great appraisal, great gun.